Welcome back to She's Constructing It for what we hope is the final episode of the studio, which we're affectionately calling the caboose. As we reflect on the process, the joys and the challenges of building, and as we get Margot's input on what this was like as a first-time builder and as a woman tackling construction, we also want to hopefully reach out to anyone who's viewed it and said, guess what? This is your inspiration to go tackle that project. Go for it. Do it. We really hope that somewhere in here you found inspiration to give your own building project a shot. If we have done that and only that, it will be amazing. Have fun building. Okay. Go ahead and be Margot. I need you to talk. There's words, Margot. That's the talking part.
Words? I don't know any words.
Okay, good.
The most rewarding moment in the construction of the caboose here, absolutely me building the stairs all by myself. That was so much fun and yeah, so amazing. I would work late into the evening, being here by myself, and just couldn't stop because it was so much fun trying to figure it all out by myself. And frustrating at times for sure, as it didn't always work the way I wanted it to. But ultimately, I made it happen, and there's lots of flaws, but still, they're my stairs, and they're beautiful stairs, and super rewarding. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. It would be different, obviously, but I would love to do another construction project. There was so much learning, and there's still so much more room for learning, and it was a lot of fun. And it's amazing getting to build something with your own hands and seeing the result, and then actually getting to use the result. So, yeah, for sure. I can't decide if my favorite part of construction is the design process, because that is super, super fun. Absolutely love doing that. Or when the walls go up. The whole framing process is so rewarding because you see results immediately. Both of those things, my favorite part. The hardest moment was on a Friday afternoon at like 2 or 3 o'clock, super hot outside, and Nikki and I had been working all week and we're exhausted, and then we had a conversation about a design change, and both of us were just digging into how we thought it should be, and which really was all about just being tired and hot and not communicating well. Definitely the hardest moment. And once we cooled off and had a good conversation, things were just fine. Yeah. Communication, definitely the hardest thing. My least favorite part of construction, I don't know. In retrospect, right now, like it all has this like glossy shine over it because it's such an amazing project. But in the moment, there were definitely moments that I was hating life, but only briefly. Not a big fan of working with the siding, with the metal, cutting the metal. Not Not my favorite. Dressing up in rain gear when it's 90 degrees out because you're working with insulation, also not my favorite. Yeah, but the results are great, so what can I say? The only injury I sustained on this project, it's not really an injury, but I got some arthritis in my hands from lots of power tool use, but nothing else. And I think, looking back, I cannot even recall. I'm sure there must have been some close calls, and I do not remember. So, because looking back, everything looks rosy. Oh, and I love using power tools. Using power tools is so much fun. Something unexpected that I learned in construction is that I had to work with my desire for precision. Sometimes it's really helpful and sometimes it really isn't. And starting out, didn't know when it was helpful and when it wasn't helpful, and that really needed Nikki to let me know, like, you do not need to be this precise over here, or you need to be super precise over here. And I think I have a better idea now of when it's helpful and when it isn't. And I may be a little bit better at letting it go when it isn't helpful. But I think that's an ongoing battle for me, because I really do love to be precise. My advice for women thinking about doing a construction project is just do it. Go for it. Definitely do your research. Get the help that you need. But do it. It is so empowering and fun